tired of loud noises affecting your everyday life? Oh no, that's better. Are you sick and tired of loud noises affecting your everyday life? Our world is filled with sounds created from automobiles, machines, guns, vehicles, and pretty much everything else. Why should I care? How does this affect me? Hey!
Isn't this just loud and annoying? Here, let me reduce this for you. Sound reduction allows us to turn down or quiet these loud everyday noises, especially ones like cars and home AC units. Without it, your everyday life would sound more like what you just heard. There are four main aspects of research into sound reduction. These four are enclosures, soundproof panels, muffler suppressors, and the Vincent circle. As my partners and myself will further explain, these aspects play a large role in helping you comfortably enjoy your day.
One of the most effective soundproof panels are called micro-perforated panels. Micro-perforated panels are covered with many small holes and slits. Sound waves travel into these panels through these small holes, then the wave bounces around inside the panel, slowing it down. Eventually the wave escapes, but much slower and much quieter than it was before.
As with soundproofing panels, enclosures have a similar idea. In enclosures, the sound originates at a source, and the source is surrounded by a box or some other sort of enclosure. The sound waves travel from the source and reflect off of the walls of the enclosure. The majority of this sound cannot escape. Each time the waves hit the wall, the energy associated with this sound reduces. Eventually, the sound waves are moving too slow to be heard. This is what defines an efficient enclosure.
A third and more common aspect of sound reduction is mufflers and suppressors. Mufflers and suppressors work by forcing exhaust fumes and the sound through specially designed chambers. While these chambers do not create friction to slow down the sound like micro-perforated panels, they make the exhaust and sound exits slower than without them.
Vincent circle is another interesting concept. The trunk of this car is vibrating because of the music that's playing, and simply by adding a weight to the license plate, it stops the vibration, it stops the sound.
We talked to mechanical engineering professor Dr. David Herron about his research into the field of sound reduction. If all four aspects of sound reduction are implemented correctly, then we should be able to notice how the micro-perforated panels in this enclosure completely reduces echo when he turns his head, to explain why the Vincent circle lets him find the exact spot on an engine which creates the most noise.
That's a way for us to take a structure like an engine, break it up into a number of patches on the surface, and the goal here is to identify which component on the engine is going to be contributing the most to the sound. And so,
well, we hope you learned something today about sound reduction. Thank you for attending the presentation. To find out more information, check out #soundreduction on Twitter. Have a nice day.